My wife and I moved to Tillamook, Oregon, for peace. After years of city stress, we wanted something slower, closer to nature. We found a 100-year-old fixer-upper just a mile from the Pacific, surrounded by fog, moss-covered pines, and almost too much silence. The first thing my wife, Lila, said when we moved in was, "The house feels like it's waiting for something." I laughed it off. Looking back, I think she was right. The possession didn't happen all at once. It was gradual, subtle, unusual. Strange beginnings. It started with dreams. Lila would wake up gasping, scratching at her skin. She claimed something was crawling under it. Doctors found nothing. Just irritation. Maybe stress, they said. Then came the humming. At 3:14 a.m. every night, I'd wake up to a low hum, not from Lila, but from the house itself. Floorboards vibrating, light bulbs flickering. Lila wouldn't wake, even when I shook her. One night I recorded it on my phone. I slowed it down later, ran it through audio software. Hidden in the hum was a woman's voice repeating, "Let me back in." The change of Lila's personality shifted over a few weeks. She became withdrawn, but alert, always watching things that weren't there. She scratched words into the walls in her sleep, not in English, not in any language I recognized. I caught her one morning in the shed, pressing her bare hand against a rotted wooden beam, whispering. I asked her what she was doing. She turned around slowly and smiled, but not like Lila. Her smile was too wide, her eyes not focusing. "She lived here before," she said. "She wants her body back." The breaking point: he brought in a local historian. He told me the house once belonged to a woman named Martha Elmore, accused of occult practices in 1923. She disappeared. Her body was never found. Lila grew worse. One night, I found her standing outside in the rain, arms outstretched, humming the same note I'd heard in the recordings. That was the night she attacked me. Her voice, no longer hers, told Mayo brought her home. "You let her in." I managed to restrain her and called in a spiritual practitioner from Portland. They claimed it wasn't a classic possession, it was a living haunting, where the spirit takes root not just in the house, but in the soul of the most vulnerable inhabitant. No, Lila no longer remembers the months of the possession. She thinks she had a breakdown. That's what the hospital wrote, too. But I know better. I've seen her stand at the window and whisper to the woods when she thinks I'm asleep. I sleep with one eye open now, because sometimes I still hear the hum, and I know Martha Elmore is still in there under her skin. Do you have a paranormal or horror story to share? We're accepting original submissions of real-life or realistic horror stories involving possession, haunted relationships, or cursed places in the USA. Send your story to paranormix.usa@gmail.com. Word count: 800 to 3,000 topics. Possession, cursed couples, haunted homes, real horror.